Today we're going to go over Rashaad Penny. Last week he went off against the Houston Texans, scoring 2 touchdowns and racking up them yards. And the thing about it is a lot of fantasy gamers are going to have to take a chance on him due to what's going on in the NFL right now. A lot of players are sitting out due to COVID, that they're not going to be able to suit up. That's going to hurt a lot of lineups. Also, running backs are scarce, so a lot of people was going to have to start Rashaad Penny in general. So what I did is I gathered the highlights from that game. We're going to go over them, some of the key plays, so you have an idea of what's under the hood with Rashaad Penny, and we're going to do that right now. Here's the first play we're going to cover. We're in single back formation. End of the first quarter, 2 seconds left. 1st and 10, 7-3 Texans. Rashaad Penny's back there. Let's take a look at what happens on this play. So back here, he gets the handoff, and you can see where he's taking it. He's taking it outside to the right there. We got a DB there. You got a little one-on-one situation. Let's see how he handles this. We got a pull block coming with one. Pull's going to get in his way, get the little bit of a block, a brush block you can call that. And you got a little bit of an alleyway for Penny to run through. So he's going to take advantage of that. Gets through that. Probably hardly even touched. Covers up the ball well. Now we're in the open field. This is where he has to shine. This is where he has to maximize his opportunities. And look at the DBs coming in from the inside out to get him. So what he's going to do is run the circle, which is what you need to do here. Hit that guy with a stiff arm. Watch him fall dead right here. Bam! Fertilized. Look how stiff he goes. Boom. He's going to come back up as a zombie. And dandelions are going to be growing out of that spot. And now Rashaad Penny's off to the races. You're not catching him. So the thing about Rashaad Penny is he's a bigger back, around 220 pounds. It's hard to tell what he is exactly today because he's different from the combine. At the combine, he ran, in the 4.4s, low 4.5s. He had some speed, around like 94th percentile size-adjusted speed score. You could look that up on Player Profiler. I don't have that on me right now. Didn't think of talking about it till now. But when coming out for the draft, he was a size-adjusted speed athlete. He's been injured for almost his entire career, spot played between injuries. But he's probably lost some of that speed. But you can tell. Let's wheel this back here. You can tell right around here, bam, he's still got some pop in his game, and that allows him to be dangerous in the open field. You got the size, you got the speed, that's going to allow you to be dangerous. And what I like about Rashaad Penny compared to other running backs that come out of nowhere is that he's a wild card. He's like that home run hitter who hits home runs but strikes out a lot. That's what you're probably going to get out of Rashaad Penny. There's a chance that he hits that home run, scores you fantasy points off a long score, long touchdown run, but there's also a chance he whiffs and gets bottled up, and he's got a tough matchup this week against the Rams. That could happen, but it doesn't matter because if they give him one crease, he could house it, and that's what we're gambling on. It's not like we paid anything for him. He's a waiver wire ad, and we don't have any other options. Let's move on to the next play, though. Here's the next play we're going to cover. Again, single back formation. Rashaad Penny's back there. Let's go ahead and run this guy. We are in the fourth quarter, 5:35 left. Seattle's up 27-13. So let's run the play. So he gets the ball, and you see where the hole's headed. It's up to his left here. Approach the line of scrimmage to there. Kind of runs into 74, but finds the crease. 93, tries to get the block, but kind of falls off of him. And now he's off to the race. He's off to the races probably about here. Even though he's getting closed up on by one. One's just not in position to make the play. And he is gone. Once you get him to here, you got guys trailing him. He's good as gold. He's fast enough to kick it up in speed, and once he gets to top end speed, he's not the burstiest back. He doesn't have top-level burst, but he does have the speed, the home run threat. Woo! Not really, but he does have the speed, as you see there, to really keep them DBs at bay, pull away sometimes, but enough to be a home run threat to make these long plays. And that is what we're shooting for with Rashaad Penny. So if you're asking me, Bruce, should I start Rashaad Penny in fantasy football this week in my playoffs? My team's ravaged this week. I barely have any players. He seems risky. Well, what you got to think about Rashaad Penny is there's a good chance he's a dud because the matchup. And just because that's just how it works with young running backs who are just coming off the bench in replacement. But there's also a chance he gets that one shot, that one opportunity where he catches a crease like this, bounces off his lineman, a block whiffs, sees the open field, and can house it just due to his long speed. And that's what you're gambling on. That is what you're gambling on. You're hoping to hit on that one play. That is really what you're gambling on. Or the Seahawks get in a goal line situation. They hand it to Penny. He falls in the end zone. And he does that a couple times. Or he gets enough workload with a couple longer runs and that to make him viable. But this guy, he's not the greatest back. You saw coming in here, running into his guys and stuff. The crease was here. You still see the leverage from 58. The approach here wasn't perfect. He could have ran it better. What's 74 trying to do? 74 is trying to pull, looks like. I don't know what the hell 74 is trying to do. It looks like pull. He's trying to do something. He's almost falling on his face. Look at him. 74 looks like a broken down turtle. There's where things get messed up. I think he was trying to follow him. I think he was trying to pull. And you got the hole up there. Should have read that better and be able to cut it up. That's probably what a top tier back would have done, because you got that crease between, it looks like the tackle and the guard up there. Could have popped that out a little quicker, but how things worked out, it was fine. But bam, runs into him and finds the hole anyways. Let me know what you think you saw from that. It looks like 74 was on skates, though. That's all I see. Again, Penny's a home run threat. Score anytime he touches the ball. So that's what you got to bank in. And if you're hurt with injuries, you probably have to start him anyways. So good luck with you this week. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Hit that subscribe button on the way out, because you know we always keep it real. And I'll catch you next time.